do potty training regressions happen? As a professional potty training consultant, this is something that can have my clients pulling their hair out. You thought you were done with potty training and cleaning up all those accidents, but surprise, your kiddo has other ideas. Does this sound like you? Do me a favor and hit the like button below if so. So most potty training regressions actually happen because of some kind of change in your child's life that leads to them having emotional stress. Because kids thrive on routine and predictability, and when things feel different or uncertain for them, they sometimes cope by regressing back to behaviors that once made them feel safe, like needing extra help with the potty or being changed by a parent or caregiver. Little ones don't always have the vocabulary to properly express their emotions, so oftentimes a regression in their development is their way of saying, "Please help me, I'm feeling out of sorts and I need a little extra love and attention right now." The most common reasons? A new baby in the house. Your toddler sees the baby getting lots of attention during diaper changes and suddenly they start having accidents, subconsciously hoping for that same kind of care and closeness from you. If you're moving to a new home, that can be stressful for your toddler too. New bedrooms, new bathrooms, a different routine, it can all throw your child off, leading them to have more accidents. Another sneaky cause of regressions that might slip under the radar is constipation. When kids are backed up, it puts pressure on their bladder, making them have more accidents, especially at night. And the tricky part, kids don't always feel when they're constipated, so it really might not be that obvious at first. And for our little ones who are in daycare or preschool, changes there can also lead to regressions. A switch in teachers, moving to a different classroom, or even one of their little friends moving away. These changes can seem small for us, but can be big for little kids, and potty accidents can sometimes follow. So if this is you, what can you do to help your child get back on track? Let's go step by step. First, try to pinpoint what's causing the regression. Think about any recent changes in your child's life, big or small. If your child seems more emotional, clingy, or just out of sorts, that's a pretty big clue. Also, always check for any medical reasons like constipation or even a possible UTI. There are other medical reasons that there could be an increase in accidents too, which are more rare. And if you're unsure, a quick call to the doctor is always a good idea, if nothing else for peace of mind. This one I'll shout from the rooftops. Do not go back to diapers. I know it's going to feel really tempting, especially when the accidents keep happening, but consistency here is key. If your child sees that the potty routine hasn't changed, they'll be able to adjust much faster. If anything, resorting back to diapers can actually make the problem worse because you risk your child feeling as though they failed somehow or disappointed you in some way. And of course, that's never the intention. Now, you might need to go back to offering reminders like encouraging potty breaks before meals or bedtime, or even adding back in a small reward system into the mix for extra motivation. But don't worry, this won't last forever, and there's no harm in taking a couple of baby steps backwards to help your child get back on track. Sometimes potty training regressions are really just your child's cry for more attention and connection. So make sure to give your child some extra love during the day without making the accidents your only focus. And this can be as simple as 10 minutes each day of dedicated one-on-one time where you're playing a game, reading a book, or even just snuggling. If your child is feeling more connected to you in these other ways, then they won't need to seek that attention through potty accidents. Instead of putting all your energy and focus into the accidents that might be happening, celebrate the wins, no matter how small they might be. Every time your child uses the potty, give them praise and encouragement. And when they see that the good potty habits get the most attention, then this can quickly help the accidents fade pretty fast. Potty training regressions can be frustrating for sure, but the good news, they don't last forever. Most kids bounce back in about 2 weeks or even less. So please take a deep breath, stay patient, and remind yourself this is just a bump in the road, not a complete restart. If you feel like you've been struggling for a while and could use some professional support, our staff experts are ready to help. Schedule a consultation in the link in the description, and remember, asking for help shows strength, not weakness. Also, please don't forget to hit subscribe for more potty training tips.